I got a call. I finally got a call. Like right as I sat down to film, I got the call for the refrigerator. They still haven't delivered it. They've been trying to deliver it since last week when I posted that vlog. And like, it's been one thing after another, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get the delivery. Anyway, so today's the first day of the readathon, and I very quickly wanted to check in because I have some updates. So I started reading ZODIAC by Romina Russell during my commute. I think I got about 70 pages in or so. 68. And like, it's alright. I'm enjoying it enough, but it's not really grabbing my attention. I feel like right now it feels very info dumpy, and I'm starting to get a little bored. I don't really care for the characters as much as I was hoping I would, and it feels very insta-lovey to me. That sounds like I hate it. I seriously don't. Like, it's alright. Like, it's not my favorite book. It's not my least favorite book so far. I'm kind of like meh about it at this point, but because of that I feel like I am getting kind of bored. Like, I genuinely don't want to pick it up, which is not a good way.
Can I have some chips?
No, go away.
You like jazz? I want chips.
I'm gonna start locking my door. Forgot what I was saying. I'm starting to get bored, and that's not a good way for me to start out any readathon. I need to start out with a bang, otherwise this is all just gonna plummet and crash on me. So even though I am not gonna give up on this, I am still gonna finish it. I just can't right now. So I decided to switch over to Bring Me Their Hearts because I really want to read this. Also, I realized that in case I don't actually end up finishing this week, I think I could get away with marking this book Yellow Spine Challenge because, like, technically her hair is blonde, which is a version of yellow. The back is a little kind of like beigey yellow, sunrise sunset situation, and the font is gold, which is a version of yellow. So, see, let me find my page. It was like after the part where like she almost got killed, or they attempted to assassinate her and it didn't really work as planned. So I'm on page 43, so it's not that far into the book. Like, it's still pretty early on in the story. That's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna try to keep these short clips. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'll update you guys when I get a little bit farther into this book. Yeah, that's it for now, guys. Sorry about the AC also. Like I said, I just got home. It's way too hot. I wasn't gonna turn it off. So, yeah. Okay, bye. Okay, so here I was, like, drinking my coffee, having like a peaceful, nice start of the day. Let's ignore that. Anyway, so I just got a call from the refrigerator people. Apparently, this is totally out of focus. I'm sorry. This is really hectic. It's a lot, and you'll understand why. So like I said, I was gonna have like a really good, nice, relaxing start to my day, and then I was gonna go out, and the refrigerator was supposed to be delivered this evening. I just got a call. The guy's like, oh hey, by the way, I don't think we're gonna be able to deliver it later on today. Is it possible to come in like half an hour? So now I have to empty out the old refrigerator, clean the kitchen, and like make freaking way for the people who are gonna move in the new refrigerator and take away the old one. So much for reading in bed and relaxing on my day off. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. At least we finally got a new fridge and I don't have to worry about it. That's about right. Okay, so these people said they were gonna be here at 8:30. It's already 9. I finished kind of emptying out the fridge at least. I started Summer Days and Summer Nights because I figured it'd be a good chance to like get some reading done, and that's like just a collection of short stories. So oh my god, my brother's here. No quiero una botella de agua, no tengo ni refresco, algo para dar. New fridge is here. This is exciting. Except now I have to like disinfect it and then put all that stuff back in there. Oh, they didn't take the... Were they supposed to take these? I think they were supposed to take these. Oops.
Perfect. She had it planned out perfectly.
But 11 days later, Tina was dead.
So I just finished putting everything away in the fridge and I'm starting to make pasta, which hopefully it won't overcook. I heard a knock at the door. I went and asked confusion for a second and then I realized that I got my pre-order gift for a Reaper at the Gates. So I thought it'd be fun to unbox it on camera because I haven't seen anybody's pre-order gift come in yet, I don't think. First we have this little satchel bag thing. Is it a satchel? I think that's the right word for it. And then I have a pin, this time Off-White, which is perfect because I just got a new backpack. So far I only have my BTS pin in there, so maybe I'll put that there too. Then a beautiful pen. This is such a nice pen. And it says Reaper at the Gates. This is what I get for pre-ordering. I need to go because my pasta's gonna get way overcooked. So I wanted to check back in. I forgot to turn my AC off again, I'm sorry. Because it's currently 5 p.m. 5:07. I just finished cleaning the kitchen. The fridge looks great. I took time to like clean everything and then I made dinner and I'm just exhausted. I just got out of the shower. I didn't get as much reading done because my mom eventually came in and then like my brothers were talking. It was a lot, but I did manage to get through 2 short stories in Summer Days and Summer Nights. Sadly, that's not very far into it. Like that's basically like this much out of that much, but I figured if worse comes to worse, I could count, you know, a short story is one thing and then another short story is another thing, because I am feeling like I'm very behind even though it's only the second day. I need to stop doing this to myself. I always put pressure on myself to like read more than I can sometimes and it honestly kind of fucks me up. So I'm gonna stop. Right now I'm going to continue with Bring Me Their Hearts because I haven't gotten, no, it's fine. It's fine. I was gonna say I haven't gotten as far into it as I wanted to, which I haven't, but it's fine. It's only the second day. I'm not gonna freak myself out. I'm really enjoying this, by the way. Is that it? I think that's it. Sorry, I'm just really tired today. Like there was a lot of clean, but I'm excited to read. And I'm really happy that I'm like showered and fresh and clean. It always puts me in a good mood. And apparently today's self-care day, so I was thinking about doing a face mask, but it occurred to me after I had already put my expensive serum on my face and I'm not about to wash off of my expensive serum for a face mask, you know, so that can wait till tomorrow. Okay, that's it for now. I'm gonna go eat some chips. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I very quickly wanted to update you guys on yesterday. I feel like I've been doing really bad at these updates so far, but I mean maybe that's a good thing because I don't want this video to be like 2 hours long. So I read the 2 short stories in Summer Days and Summer Nights, and then I managed to get a little bit of reading, I mean very little by the way, into Bring Me Their Hearts before my mother decided to like burst in my room and just like hang out with me for 3 hours as she just like scrolled through her Facebook showing me funny videos and funny posts. I was trying to read at first because I was like, okay, it's fine, I'll just hang out with my mom. I love her, she can like be next to me as I get my reading done, and she'll like scroll through Facebook even if she does cackle every 5 seconds, it's fine. But then she would like continuously be like, look, mira, look at this, you know, like look at what I'm showing you, and like I just have to like put my book down and like look through the stuff, which admittedly some of it was really funny, by the way. So but yeah, that happened. So like while she was here for those 3 hours, I got like 2 pages read, so not much progress on that front. After that, my little brother decided to come in to my room and just hang out with me, which you guys are familiar with that story. It's something he does a lot. Like he just likes hanging out with me at the end of the day. Like I said, I didn't get much reading done. I don't know where I put the book, otherwise I'd show you guys how far I am into it. but I'm like not far into it at all. Like I don't think I've reached like even, I'm gonna say 100 pages, but I don't think I've even reached the 70-page mark, to be honest. My plan for today is to finish or at least get through most of Bring Me Their Hearts, because I realized this weekend I have family that is coming up from Bakersfield. They're staying over for like 2 days, and obviously I'm gonna be like spending time with them, so I figured I could like get away with reading like the short story or the manga around that time, but I definitely don't think I can get away with reading like physical big books. So I'm gonna try to get as much reading done as I can now before the weekend. I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. Listened to another one of these short stories and I'm not loving them, if I'm honest. Like, I know usually when you read anthologies, like I personally don't read a lot of anthologies, but I know that like certain stories tend to be like hit and miss for people and stuff. But like I got through the first 3. I didn't really love any of them. The one that I liked the most was the first one, which was by Lee Bardugo, and even that one I wasn't like loving. And right now I'm in the 4th one. I'm like 6 pages in to the 4th one and I'm still not loving that one either. So like I don't know if like short story anthology collections are for me, to be honest. I don't know if I want to finish this. I don't know if I want to finish this. But I mean, it is nice to have like an audiobook where if I do have a thing or two that I need to do out and about, I can listen to like a story or two. So I guess I still have that as an option. But like I said, so far not loving it. So that's it for now. I need to go check on the chicken anyway, so I'll be back in a bit. So I very quickly wanted to check in because I am currently about to reach page 200, well 189, close enough. I very quickly wanted to like just check in because I wanted to say that, oh my god, I am loving this so much. It's so good. It's everything that I wanted. I knew I would love it, but like, oh, it's so good. For me, this is the mark of a good book, okay? It has actually given me feelings. It sounds really strange, but you know, like when, how do I describe it? That moment when you actually feel the way the character's feeling, like when she is distraught about something or confused about something or conflicted about what she has to do. Like I get that like feeling in the pit of my stomach. And like I said, I'm loving it. It's so good. Like, it's so good. I'm enjoying it so much. I feel like I'm easily gonna finish this tonight because I just have to. It's been a while since I've been this excited, especially with like the other books that I started this readathon. Like, they were very unimpressive, and now that I'm actually reading this, it's just so good. It's so good. I'm loving it so much. So, okay, I'm gonna keep reading. I'll check back at the end of the night. It was in a freaking great part. I was about to cry. And then somebody has to have perfect timing for this. I'm almost done. I have about 100 pages left in the book, and I'm loving it so much, you guys. And I just very quickly wanted to mention it because it just hit me. Like, this is like one of my favorite relationship tropes, right? Like the hate to love. It's one of my favorite things in the world, and this obviously has that because she is sent by a witch who has her heart to kill the prince in exchange for her heart back. Obviously, it starts off as like a hate to love thing. They don't really like each other, but then that relationship builds from like hating each other to like respecting each other to liking each other to like falling in love, and that's just like, ooh, that's like my favorite thing. Like, I love that build up in the relationship. Like, it's, oh, it's just so delicious and lovely, and I love them so much, and it has already made me cry. Also, it features like a mother figure, kind of like mother-daughter relationship thing, which I did not expect going into this, and it is so refreshing and so lovely, and like I'm enjoying it so much, like so much. Like I can't believe I haven't seen anybody else talk about this. Like it's such a good book, like it's just such a good book, and I just want you guys to read it so bad, like already, and I'm already dying because like I'm close to the end. And I'm just like, I'm expecting the worst. And like I said, I'm starting, I get like all those feelings. And and I cried. I legitimately cried for her because I feel so much for her. Like everything that she's going through, like, it's just written really well. I love the characters. I don't think I've actually mentioned what this book is about, but basically, so the main protagonist is a Heartless who is basically a servant of a witch who took her heart, so she's forced to follow the witch's orders, otherwise like the witch can crush her heart and kill her, and she is given the opportunity to win her heart back if she takes the heart of the prince, literally, so that the prince could be turned into a Heartless. And obviously that doesn't go as planned. There's this entire plot happening around everything, and obviously that's really interesting as well, because sometimes I tend to get bored with like the extra plot things and I just focus on the like relationships. No, I am fully intrigued with everything. Like I just, oh, I'm just gushing at this point. But yeah, I really like it. I want you all to read it, please. And like, okay, I'm gonna go and try to finish this and try not to die, because I'm like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Apparently this wasn't a standalone like I thought. I don't know how I thought it was a standalone, but it's not. I swear I only saw, oh, I need to, give me a second. Like I haven't seen anything about book 2. So like, is there gonna be a book 2? There better be a book 2. Okay, only 1,400 people have read this. So I'm gonna need all of you to like read this, because I need a sequel like as soon as possible, like tomorrow. You know what, not tomorrow, I need it today. I'm just, how am I gonna sleep after this? What the fuck? Favorite of life. I love it so much. Okay, I need to process this. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess. It's Thursday morning and I actually have work today. So, dropping everything. Wanted to quickly check in on what I'm going to be reading now, because honestly I'm still kind of reeling from yesterday. That book still has me pretty shook. I look so tired. I am really tired, but it's fine. What I decided to read is To All the Boys I've Loved Before, because I figured I can stop maybe by Target later on today to like buy all the supplies that I need for baking. I still don't know what I'm gonna bake. I'm hoping that like something will catch my interest or like pop out to me as soon as I start the book. I don't know how it's gonna go. So I'm home and my brother's singing in the bathroom. I wanted to quickly check in because I started To All the Boys I Loved Before and I'm loving it so much. I've like flown through it. I feel like this is deceptively long. Like it feels like it's a really long book, but to be honest, like it's not. And the audiobook has been flying really quickly. Like I tried to listen to it sneakily at work, but like with the short hair I can't hide the headphones. I'm sorry, I was like way too zoomed in on my face. And like I said, I'm really loving it. This totally happened to like coincide with like the release of the trailer for the Netflix adaptation, and like the Netflix adaptation looks really good, and now that I actually know the characters and like what's going on, like I'm even more excited about it. Okay, that's it. I'll check back in later.
John, ¿qué estás haciendo aquí?
I just finished this and like I don't know if this is in focus, I'm sorry if it's not. I cried at the end, as you can kind of tell. But basically, I want to know who I hurt to like get 2 cliffhanger books in a row. You know, like what sort of karma? I just want to know. I loved it a lot. I kind of like just flew through it. I do have the second book and I'm really tempted to start it right now, not gonna lie, but I'm still participating in this readathon. So I'm gonna try to stick to the readathon, but like still, I have questions. I didn't film my usual coffee shop thing, like I'm actually almost done with my coffee at this point, because it's been pretty hectic. I fell asleep with my makeup on too, don't judge me. I had a whole bunch of errands to run. I was gonna go to Target, pick up stuff to bake for the challenge tomorrow. My cousin is coming up from SoCal and they're staying with us for the weekend, and I wanted to go pick up some snacks and a few other like little bits and bobs just to like be a good hostess or whatever. And then I was gonna come home, like do a whole bunch of laundry, get a lot of reading done, but my little brother woke up sick, so he didn't go to summer school and I'm taking care of him essentially. So I have a change of plans. So it's just kind of all very hectic this morning, which is not fun. Also, by the way, as I was doing this, I'm trying to keep track of how many of the challenges I've done. So far I've only done 2, which is the yellow on the cover. I'm counting Bring Me Their Hearts as the yellow on the cover now. ZODIAC, I don't know if I want to finish ZODIAC, to be honest. I don't feel like reading it, so. And then Summer Days and Summer Nights, I'm still kind of like meh about, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish that one. I feel like I'm very behind, but the short story I can do tomorrow, even though my cousin's gonna be here, and also the manga volume I can do tomorrow, because I feel like I can get those done no problem, even though I have family over. Like, it doesn't take as much time as like a full 300-400 page book would. I still have something that like, read something that takes place in your home country town or is written by someone from your home country or town. So I think for this I'm just gonna do Almost Impossible after all, because I think it takes place in California. I'm pretty sure it takes place in California. I hope it takes place in California. There it is. When Jade decided to spend the summer with her aunt in California, so I'm counting it. That's it for now. I'll check back with you guys later. Today. Small update, because I was looking at like my manga sites and my apps and stuff, because my hold for the first volume of YONA of the Dawn hasn't come in to my library yet, sadly. I was looking through my websites trying to find it, and I realized that like one of my new favorite mangas finally uploaded a new chapter. Like, I am not kidding when I say that. I've been stuck on chapter 13 for the past year. I'm not even kidding. I actually checked on Goodreads to see when was the last time that I read this. It was July 2017. So exactly a year, and I finally have a new chapter. It's not even like a full volume, it's just the next chapter. I was stuck on chapter 13. Now they finally uploaded chapter 14, so I'm gonna read it. I don't know how I'm gonna count this. Oh, also look, my reading for this month. It's so pretty. I've read a lot this month. I'm proud of myself. It's not something out of my comfort zone because I read manga all the time. First Initial, no, it takes place mostly outside. They do visit hell occasionally, so I feel like that's outside. Like underneath, but still outside, you know? And if not, then I'll just count it as an extra, and I'll just do the 7 and 7 and not focus on the challenges so much because I really want to read it. Like, I finally found the next chapter, guys. I really want to read it. I may actually like end up rereading the entire thing just because, like I said, it's been a year and I have gone back to read it. I check every few weeks like to see if they uploaded a new chapter yet. If you're wondering which one it is, it's JIGOKU no ENRA. It's about a girl who is like the daughter of these 2 lawyers, and she ends up getting tangled with the kids of the devil, I guess, who are battling each other kind of to win their place as the rightful heir to the underworld or whatever, and she is one of the souls that they have to catch, and she's trying to figure out why she is being sentenced to go to hell basically when she's like super righteous and like she always does good things and stuff. Anyway, oh, my theory, by the way, is that it's because she ends up falling in love with a demon or like one of the sons of the devil. That's my theory. I don't know. It's just really good. I've really been enjoying it. I would recommend it to you guys because I think it's really good, but also like the wait for new chapters is excruciating. Like I said, a whole fucking year to get a new chapter. So that being said, I'm gonna go read this. Screw the laundry, I couldn't find any freaking quarters anyway. Update, I started. Yes, I still like Jenny Han, which is the second book in the To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy. I just picked it up to read the synopsis and kind of like flip through it, see how many pages there was in it, and then I started reading it. I have the audiobook for this though, so I can listen to it. I'm changing up my TBR, obviously. It's fine. Everything's fine. I want to know what happens. I need to know what happens.
This to me, he went, I'm either having a drink or I have to pee. You're living the golden years, kid, not me. Like he spoke in rhymes. It was crazy.
So I wanted to do a check-in really quickly because I have managed to read a little bit more. I was reading this, but I kept getting distracted by my family and I just started reading manga instead. First on my phone and then eventually I switched over to the computer. Basically what happened is that I read the 3 volumes, new chapter included, of my manga. I'm so sad though. I really hope that like this means that the next couple chapters will be uploaded soon. I was checking to see like the other times that they had uploaded, and they usually upload like the volume like a couple days apart. So I'm hoping I'll get at least like 3 more chapters soon, but that one was updated like 2 days ago and there hasn't been any updates since, so I'm just like, okay, that's fine. I'll wait another year. Sure. Anyway, I really enjoyed that one, and at this point I feel like it's more of like an obsession with it because I just want to know what happens, and it doesn't upload. But anyway, so I read 3 volumes of that. Like I said, I did get a little bit into this, but not very far at all. And now I am reading the first volume of YONA. Yeah, I just started it, so I haven't gotten very far into that at all. But that being said, I'm pretty sure I already have read 7 things, right? Because I read Bring Me Their Hearts, To All the Boys I Loved Before, and then I read 3 volumes, and then this one I'm reading a 4th. I don't know, so I have 6 things. I don't think I'm gonna end up completing all the challenges, to be honest, just because I keep switching stuff around. But as long as I read 7 things during the week, I think I'm good. So I'm gonna finish reading the first volume at least of YONA, and then I'm gonna read a little bit more of this because I have a feeling that the Netflix adaptation isn't gonna end with just To All the Boys I Loved Before. I feel like it's gonna go at least a little bit into this one, because if it ended the way that the first book ended, I think everybody would be pissed. So I feel like it's gonna incorporate some of this. At least in my head, ideally, it would probably incorporate some of this. If the movie ends open-ended, I'm gonna be pissed. If I finish this one, it'll be my 7th. So I'll have read 7 things in a week. Again, not ideally what I was set out to read from the beginning, but as long as I read 7 things, it's fine. Hiramen, Jinje, Jinje. Why do you hate me? I just want to love you.
Then you have seen Ragnarok, the whole of Asgard.
You look like fucking E.T. What have you done with my bitch? I meant that about both of you. He's a beauty. He's a beauty. Háblale, Jessie. Háblale, Jessie.
Ginger. Ginger. Oh, damn it.
If you don't take one before he loses.
Ginger. Okay, it's okay. I filmed. I can just screen grab it.
Yes, you're playing it safe.
Hello guys, good morning, or rather good afternoon now because it's noon. I very quickly wanted to do a check-in because I didn't get a lot of filming done yesterday. Woke up pretty early, I did a whole bunch of laundry, I washed all my sheets and stuff because, like I said, my cousin was supposed to be staying over with my nephew. They ended up not coming. They had a bit of a situation and they couldn't really leave. I spent most of the day with friends. We just hung out and we like marathoned a bunch of movies. We drank wine, we had tacos, we had chips. Yeah, and that's kind of how I spent my day yesterday. I did get a little bit of reading done in the morning though. I have managed to fly through so many volumes of YONA of the Dawn. It is such a good manga. I am loving it so much. I think right now I just finished volume 12. So like in terms of like reading 7 things in a week, I'm pretty much good. And I also started Almost Impossible yesterday as I was doing the laundry. I am on page 65 of this. So the reason I started this is because I figured I would probably be able to finish it before I left. Turns out I didn't. I feel like I can definitely finish this today, and I can probably get through most of P.S. I Still Love You. Like, my total of books will have been these two, which I finished. I started these two, which I may end up DNFing. I don't know if I'm gonna continue these. I will possibly finish these two, and then I managed to read a lot of volumes of manga. Like I said, 12 volumes of YONA of the Dawn, and I think it was like 5 or 6 volumes of ENRA and Hell. So like, did I stick to my TBR? Not really, but I still think I did pretty well in terms of like reading this entire week. I'm gonna keep reading YONA of the Dawn because I'm kind of very much into it now. I'm flying through all the volumes, and then I'm gonna definitely finish this, and if I can, I'll try to make headway on this. That's it. I just wanted to do a really quick check-in because today is the last day of the readathon. That's it, guys. I don't know what else to say, so I will check back with you later today.
I like it because instead of
I should have made more of an effort to actually look nice during this week, but again, this is who I am. So I just finished Almost Impossible by Nicole Williams. It was okay. It was not what I expected it would be. I kind of guessed the twist very early on. Like, I kind of saw it coming from like a mile, not even a mile, like 100 miles away. It's a pretty short book though, and I kind of flew through it. The audiobook was pretty good too. I feel like most of the issues that I had with it are very spoilery, so I can't really talk about it. Oh, okay. I have 2 things that I can talk about, I think. So in the beginning, we meet Jade, and I feel like part of what bugged me about her character is that like she seemed really nice and like generally like a good character, except for like she had moments where she was very much like not like other girls, or not even not like other girls, but not like other people. Like, she was like a special, different kind of person, and that kind of annoyed me a little bit because she seemed very judgy in the beginning, and then later on there was a situation where it's like, you know, the typical like mean girl who's just a mean girl for like the sake of drama situation, and those characters are just not my favorite generally because it's like she was just being an asshole, like for no apparent reason really, other than the fact that like she just liked the guy and she wanted to make the like Jade's like miserable. My biggest issue with it, I think, is like, okay, the twist. It's a big thing that happens. Again, I saw it coming from like way in the beginning, so it wasn't really like a suspenseful thing for me. Apart from that, I feel like it's a big thing and it wasn't really explored very well. It was just kind of like that it happened and then everything is fine, and I don't know. I feel like maybe it needed to be bigger. Like, the book needed to be bigger to like explore that a little bit more. It felt kind of rushed towards the end. I think I'm gonna give it like 3 stars because it was okay, but like, do I wish that I had actually bought a physical copy? No, like I would actually like my $7 back, you know? Like, I would have been fine just listening to the audiobook, to be honest. Probably keep reading this or listening to this. I don't have very much time left in terms of like reading time for today. Do I want to listen to I mean, I want to listen to it, but I'm also really tempted to just watch the YONA anime because I really like that, guys. I flew through 14 volumes of the manga in like, what was it, like 2 days? It's really good, like really good. I'm really liking it.